Good day, my people, my people, my people. My name is Tree Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machismo. My people, today was another beautiful day for a protest and I enjoyed every moment of it. Let me remind you that the front of my sign says white man. I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, or the white man's friendship, or the white man's fame. And the back of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? My people, there was nothing particularly important for me to report about my protest today. But all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest. Now, one of the things I want to take this opportunity to address right here. On Monday the 4th of July 2024, Hurricane Beryl struck our small tiny island in the Caribbean of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The damages to properties, livestock and the vegetation was immense. There were no loss of life. Although the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been encouraging people who have had deaths either prior to, after Beryl, or those people who died in Beryl that were not a direct relation to the passing of the storm, to report it as if someone have died in the storm. And there was a vessel that went missing. That vessel was recovered on a nearby Caribbean island with the captain and the crew all safe. But suddenly, that vessel went missing again. Why? I don't know. But all in all, it is so that Gonsalves can convince donor agencies and donor countries that our devastation as a result of Beryl was so tremendous that we need great financial aid. And you know, if the people have suffered death or bereavement in a tragedy, those donor agencies and the donor countries have a tendency to write big checks and hand out big checks to those victims of disasters. My people, of all of my life living in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I have never heard a leader in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who would have left the island knowing that tragedy was about to hit. My people, let me tell you about something that I know personally about Milton K. There were many instances where Robert Milton K, the then Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, were off island conducting the business of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in different countries around the world. And anytime there was a threat of a disaster in the form of a hurricane, Milton K abandoned his mission, returned to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because in the event there was a disaster and there were loss of life, he have to be there to ensure he brings solace and comfort to the people when they're hurting, to ensure that he is there personally to supervise the relief effort that is needed, and to go and visit the country and all of the areas that were damaged and assure the people that he is going to take care of business on their behalf. Never ever was there an instance in the leadership of Milton K where Milton K would have left St. Vincent and the Grenadines because there was a tragedy or they were expecting a tragedy. This was what Ralph Gonsalves did. When Ralph Gonsalves realized that Hurricane Beryl was packing winds up to 140, 50 or 60 miles per hour, it was classified as a Category 4 hurricane Ralph Gonsalves packed his bags and left St. Vincent and the Grenadines and went to a shore where he knew Hurricane Beryl could not affect him. What kind of leader is this? What kind of leader will leave the people that he's leading and go to safety and leave those who he are leading, those who they have given him custody and control over resources? What kind of leader who will leave them in a peril and fly away from the peril? It was 5 days after Beryl have passed that Ralph Gonsalves returned to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, went out there to try to be a hero and say he visited the place. 5 days after. My people, this is the leader that you choose to lead and manage the resources of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A man who has no care or concern for the people, who have put or exhibited confidence in his ability to lead them. I am not one of those persons, because I know this guy is an incompetent fool. And I know he is a coward. That is why he ran away when Beryl was approaching. My people, Dr. Friday, Major Leacock, and all of the rest, they pretend that all is well when the leader was absent without leave. Making Ralph Gonsalves Prime Minister does not give him the authority to just leave the country anytime he chooses to. He must declare to the islanders and the Parliament where he is going and on what mission he's going to. What he's hoping to accomplish on this mission. But this guy, like he's all powerful, he leaves the country anytime he chooses to, without even informing the leader of the opposition, without informing the country where he's going. Just leave whenever he chooses to. And now he left the country knowing a Category 4 hurricane was approaching. And guess what? Come back 5 days after. He's a coward. He's afraid that Satan is coming to reclaim his soul for all of the things he failed to accomplish. Remember, these guys are dealing with devils. They are servants and children of the devils, and they're dealing with devils. And the devils has no loyalty to no one, whether you're black or white. When it's time for him to claim your soul, he's going to claim it. That's why Ralph Gonsalves is running. My people, you have to be wise like a serpent and not harmless like a dove and vicious like a lion, because leaders like that are no good to no one. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the Diaspora Machismo. Talk to you soon.